Hi, I'm Melissa. Today's video lesson is about using the present continuous. We use the present continuous when we talk about something happening now. So let's find out more about this tense. Let's talk about what I'm doing now. I am giving an English lesson. I am speaking to you now. And you are watching this lesson. Let's focus on the sentence and the timeline. Let's look at what is happening now. I am speaking to you. This is something that continues at the present time. Let's focus on the sentence and answer the question together. Is this action happening now? Yes. So, what is the present continuous and when do we use it? The present continuous is used to talk about actions that are happening now. We use the present continuous to talk about temporary actions or events that are continuing now and may continue into the future. Let's look at another example. What am I doing now? I am smiling at you now. Let's move on. How can you construct a sentence using the present continuous? Let's take a look at the first example again. I am speaking to you now. We start the sentence with a subject, which is the pronoun I, followed by the helping verb to be, which is am in the present form. After that is the ing form of the verb speak, which is speaking. To make the ing form of a verb, you add ing to the base form of the verb. For example, speak changes to speaking. What about the different forms of the present continuous? Let's start with the singular forms. In the table, you can see the subject pronouns, which are I, you, he, she, and it. The subject pronoun is followed by the helping verb to be. There are three forms of to be. They are am, are, and is. The helping verb is followed by the ing form of the verb. Let's go over the forms quickly. I am speaking. You are speaking. He is speaking. She is speaking. It is speaking. Let's look at some examples. You are listening to music. He is living in New York now. She is learning English these days. What about the plural form of the present continuous? Let's take a look. In the table, you can see the subject pronouns we, you, and they, followed by the helping verb to be. The helping verb is followed by the ing form of the verb. Let's check the forms. We are speaking. You are speaking. They are speaking. Here are a few examples. We are meeting Joanna now. They are watching a movie. In spoken English, we use the short form. let's focus on the short form. I am becomes I'm. So you remove the A and replace it with apostrophe and M. For you, we, and they, you use your, we're, and their. He is becomes he's. So you remove the I and replace it with apostrophe and S. The same applies for she and it. They become she's and its. Let's look at the forms quickly. I'm speaking. You're speaking. His, she's, it's speaking. We're, you're, they're speaking. Here are some examples. She's calling Mum now. We're talking to Matt. What about the negative form of the present continuous? For example, I am not speaking to John at the moment. From the example, you can see that we add not before the ing form of the verb. In the table, you can see how to make the negative form of the present continuous. Let's have a look at the forms. I am not speaking. You are not speaking. He, she, it is not speaking. We are not speaking. You are not speaking. They are not speaking. Let's also have a quick look at the negative short form of the present continuous. Let's check the forms quickly. I'm not speaking. You're not speaking. His, she's, it's not speaking. We're, you're, they're not speaking. You can also say you, we, and they aren't instead of you're, we're, and they're not. You can also say he, she, and it isn't instead of he's not, she's not, and it's not. Let's look at some examples. I'm not seeing Gavin now. She's not buying the coat. Now you know how to use the present continuous. Today we reviewed what is the present continuous tense. When can you use the present continuous? Using the present continuous singular, plural, and negative forms. Thanks for watching today. See you later.